Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. On today's video, we are talking about what can you do if you decide to move to Dominican Republic with $1,400, or can I live with $1,400? And the reason we are making this video is because usually when we talk about this topic, you usually hear people say, oh no, you cannot live with 1,500, well, how much you need, 2,000, that is not enough. So today with example, we want to show you what can you afford as living and your overhead expenses like groceries, utility, and all that with $1,400. And before we get started, tell you that this video is sponsored by Dossier. You already know Dossier is my favorite perfume. And for those that are new to the channel and don't know anything about Dossier, Dossier is an online brand name perfume that the perfume man inspired for other brand name perfumes such as Dolce & Gabbana, Perry Ellis, Carolina Herrera, Amor. And you can find this perfume at the website Dossier.co, or you can find it at your local Walmart. You can find the 5 best sellers in your local Walmart, or go to the Walmart.com website and you can also find this perfume. The best thing about Dossier is the quality of the perfume is very good. You have to try it, that way you can give me your testimony, but it's a very good perfume. And also the second best thing is their prices. They are very affordable and you can find it as low as $19.99. Just go and check them out. So going back to the subject of this video, which is what can you do if you decide to move to the Dominican Republic with $1,400? But the first thing that I'm gonna talk about is your overhead, all the expenses you have, but the rent. I'm gonna leave the rent an example of housing at the end. But before I get started, let me ask James to see if we have anything to say before I start talking about that.
Yeah, the only thing I got to say is that from the last video where we talked about the American hustle culture, is it dying? You know, from that video we got a lot of comments and people, a lot of feedback. And, one of the things people were saying, is that, they agree that, they're working too much and they're getting paid less and they want to enjoy a better quality of life. So that's what really kind of like, sparked, our minds to kind of create this video, is because, people, outside of one of the biggest things that they were concerned about is, hey, how could I get online employment? If I can get online employment or work remotely, I'll be able to do it. Well, we can't help you with that piece of it, but we can, kind of give you some information in terms of, what you need when you find that online work, or if you already have it, what's kind of like the true cost of living here in Dominican Republic. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you start with the overhead portion of it, and then we'll continue.
Okay, yes, it's basically, because I forgot to mention that this video we're making it because of some answers of people usually when we talk about this topic is, no, you cannot live with $1,400, it is too expensive and things like that. And what we are doing is kind of paint a picture for you. That way you can have an idea of what area can you live, how much you're paying. And these prices that we are giving you today, those are up to today's prices. So everything that we're giving you today is because we searched these today. So going to the overhead, I have a list over here, so I'm gonna be checking on my phone. So the first thing that I'm gonna talk about is utility. We have here $100. That is based on our utility that we're paying right now. And utility, that is gonna depend on the area where you live and also how much energy you use. Like if you don't run the AC, we have talked about this before, how much you run the AC and all that. But lately we have been paying the same amount for the past, I think, 5 months, around $100. Mm-hmm. And that is for utility. And the next expense that we have is cable and internet. So what we did, we went to the Claro company, and of course they have different packages that you can pick. But the one that we pick is one that most people use, that is cable, internet, and your house phone. And that one is around $60. Now that you have your internet and cable covered, one thing that a lot of people ask is about health insurance, because that is one of the things that people most need. And based on our company, for one person is $100 per month. And this price can vary depending on the company. And in our research, we found that you will pay between $100 and $150 per month for one person. So if you have multiple people, of course that can change and it can vary. It is not like you're gonna multiply the same price for 2-3 people. Based on the planning, how many people you have, that price can vary. And of course, another one that everybody needs, it is cell phone. And again, we went to the Claro website and they have different packages that you can pick depending on your necessity. But the one that we pick is one that is very popular, and that one is $45 per month. And that one, I think it have 200 minutes that you can use during the month, and also you have other features depending again of your necessity. So for you to pick another plan, you will have to go to the website and you can check the prices and what is it that fix your necessities. So the next one, it is something that everybody needs, and it's food. And we're gonna talk about the food like we do our shopping. And the first thing that we do is we go to the meat market, and they usually have a special. And the special that we usually get, it is one that is 2,700 pesos. And you get for that 17 pounds of meat. And it's different type of meat included, like beef, pork, chicken, and different type that you can get in there. And I think that is for one person, that is good. I think it's good enough for one month. For one person. Now, if you have more members in your family, probably not. But for one person, I think that is enough. So the next thing that we do is then we go to another store to get like the side dishes, fruits and vegetables. Like today we went to the supermarket, we spent $180 and we get fruit, vegetables, beans, rice, a toilet paper, paper towel, oil, olive oil. So everything that we need for the month, we got it from the store. We spent $180. And that is, again, that is expensive for based on 3 people, that if you use one person, you probably can go by way less than that. And again, it's gonna depend all on you, because you have people that they just like to buy extra things. So that's gonna depend on of your needs. So now, adding all those expenses out, cable and internet, food, health insurance, phone bill, and what else? I think that was everything that I mentioned.
That was it.
That is $535. Now, one other expenses that we didn't mention is transportation, but that can vary a lot, especially because not everybody like have a car to pay money in gas. Some other people take transportation, but also it's gonna depend on how far you go. So that can vary a lot. So we didn't put that expense in there because that is no necessity, especially if you don't work here in Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic. You will have to add that to your budget. But it is $535. So now what we're gonna go to the rent. You will have different examples that we can give you in different areas for rent.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna remember that number, which is 535. We're gonna keep that in our head. And as we're going through some examples of places you can live here in Santo Domingo, at the end we're gonna add the rent to those overhead expenses, and then that's gonna give us our total monthly expenses for you if you were to live in that specific apartment. So keep this in mind too, is that this is us living in Santo Domingo and also in Distrito Nacional. So, if you know anything about Dominican Republic, their budget is on a spectrum. You can go from lowest living for, $100 a month all the way up to $9,000, $10,000 a month. And I'm not even joking when I say $10,000. I've seen a place for $10,000 a month. So this is just specific to Distrito Nacional, Santo Domingo. So I want y'all to keep that in mind as we go through these examples. We did pick out several areas here in Distrito Nacional that we actually think are good areas that actually when we were looking for a place to live, we checked out all these areas. So these are not areas that we wouldn't live in. I would live in all of them. So let's go ahead and get started. So what's the first one?
The first one is El Millon. I'll give you the description of the apartment that we found, and also we're gonna give you the price at the end. But let's start with El Millon. So this apartment is a 3-bedroom apartment with 3.5 bathroom. It's in the 4th floor, and it have a private balcony, and it have 230 square meter. So it have pre-installation for your AC. You have 2 covered parking spaces. The apartment comes with a gas meter, embedded in a common area. You have an intercom, electric gate, security, but it do not have elevator. Just in case that you was wondering about that, doesn't have elevator. So this apartment is $989 per month.
So based on the price of this apartment, it's $989. Remember, what we did is we kept that $535 for your overhead expenses. You add that together, then you come up with $1,524. So $1,524. I know some people are gonna say that sounds like that's a lot. This is everything that you're gonna be paying for the month. This is your rent, you got a roof over your head, you got your cable and your internet, you got your health insurance, you got your phone, cell phone, so you can WhatsApp and Facebook and Instagram and YouTube, and you got all your food for $1,524. What do you think about that?
So yeah, I think that's a very good price, depending on, what the lifestyle that you want to live. This is in Millon, considered one of good neighborhood here. And also you have everything covering there. I think 15, and that is just not for one person. If this is, remember, also we give you an apartment, they have 2 levels, private terrace. It is 3 bedroom and 3.5 bathrooms.
Right.
So this apartment is just not for one person. That is even if you have to have a family. So this is a very good price. Just imagine in the same area, but you're looking for something that they have just 1 bedroom. Your overhead will go down.
Right.
We give you some examples that we found, and I think that was a very good price.
So yeah, so with this particular, that's a good point, because with this particular apartment, it is a 3-bedroom. I don't think one person will want to stay in. Well, some people may want to, but typically if you got a 3-bedroom, you're gonna have a family with you. So just think about your family. That $1,524 plus, like you say, the food prices that we gave them was based on us 3. You know, so I mean, I think that's a great price. So, you want to go to the next one?
Yeah, let's go to the next one. And what is the area that we are going now? We are gonna go to Arroyo Hondo.
Arroyo Hondo.
And that is another area that is here in Distrito Nacional. So this Arroyo Hondo apartment, it is also a 3-bedroom apartment with 150 square meters. It has 3 parking spaces and is located in the 1st floor. It have a front balcony, 2.5 bathroom, and the residential is gated. It have a cistern, it have intercom, it have common gas, 5 meter, and it also have other security checkpoints at the entrance of the residency. So this is a very secure condominium, and the cost it is 55,000 pesos. So 55,000 pesos, so which is 955 US. So that 955 US, we're gonna add that 535, and right there we have 1,490 US.
1,490 US. Right at, same ballpark, around 1,500. All I can say is our rent when we was in Fort Lauderdale was $2,200.
$2,200, yes. And this one is reducing, less than half, because we haven't talked about anything that is $1,000, and we're talking about an apartment that is 3-bedroom, 2.5. One is 2.5 bathroom, the other one is 3.5 bathroom. So we are talking about big apartments here. Both examples that we give you are big apartments.
Right.
Again, if you're looking in a Arroyo Hondo area, you want something that is 1 bedroom, you can still going down on your overhead. And the next one is in Naco. So let's go with Ensanche Naco.
Well, they already know how we feel about Naco.
Yeah, if you are talking about before Naco, he loved Naco. Naco and Piantini is his thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's go to Naco. So this apartment comes furnished. It is on the 3rd level, and it have 80.25 square meter. It have a front balcony. It is 1 spacious bedroom, 1.5 bathroom. It have a 1 covered parking space, air conditioning, and also it's located in a tower. It has a lobby, 2 elevators, emergency stair, cistern, heater, common gas, common terrace, swimming pool, gym, intercom. So this one has a pretty much all. So if you're looking for amenities, like a gym, pool, elevators, lobby. This one has it all, but this one is 1 bedroom. And of course you want to know the price on this one, and the price is $875. This is $875 US.
Yeah, so you take that 875, you add that to the 535, and you come up with 1410.
Yes, right there you have $1,410, and that is, this one it is for one person because this one is 1 bedroom.
Right.
For one person or a couple.
Right. So, and what I like about the ones, especially the ones we've already done so far, which I think is all of them, that, you know, all of them are secured. What's make this one different is it's furnished.
This one is furnished.
This is furnished, so you got $1,400, man.
You can move in.
You can move in. Well, you can't move in. Of course, you got to pay your deposit and all
yeah,
that stuff.
it is more than just moving.
Right,
Yeah, of course.
right.
Everything is a process. Like I tell my daughter,
Yeah.
every time she asks me something, everything is a process.
Yeah, but once you get settled in, you have $1,400 a month.
So we are moving to the next one, and the next one we are gonna go to the Gascue area. If for the people that are familiar with Santo Domingo, you know the Gascue is more close to Zona Colonial, and I know a lot of people that listen here know Zona Colonial.
It's the more of the historic district. So, you know, if you go like, you know, some of these cities, in the cities in America, they got like a historic district. Gascue is more like a historic district. It really, like I say, really close to Zona Colonial.
Okay, so let me give you the description of the one in Gascue. This apartment also comes furnished. It is located on the second floor and it has 69 square meters. It has balcony, it has 1 bedroom, 1.5 bathroom, it has air conditioning, 1 parking space. It's also located in a tower that has a lobby, heater, common terrace, gym, cistern, intercom, 1 elevator, 24/7 security, and it is maintenance included. And this one in particular allows you to do a 6-month lease. Most apartment here you can rent it is 1 year lease, but this one in particular allows you to do that. So that is one good thing for people that are looking for short-term rentals. And this one is $850 US. Remember, this one is furnished. It is 1 bedroom, 1.5 bathroom, and it's located in a tower and all that. Have all the amenities as well. So again, if you put the 850 plus the 535, you have 1385. So you are going down to the.
You keep going down.
Going down to the 1400 US. And again, you know, it is depending on the area. So you moving on to an area, you can find different prices. And this is still a good area.
Yeah, Gascue
is a good area. It's quiet. It is close to pretty much everything. It's in the center.
Near the Malecon, the Zona
Malecon.
Colonial, Ave España. You know, it's really in a good area. And one of our Airbnbs used to be there.
So before we go to the next one, let me remind you who is the sponsor of this video, and that is Dossier. Again, Dossier is my #1 perfume brand. You can go to the website, Dossier.co. You can go to your local Walmart, it gets one of the 5 best sellers, or you can go to Walmart.com also to get this perfume. So just go to the website and you can see the different perfumes that they have, and you can pick the one they fit you taste. So the next one that we're gonna go now is Bella Vista. This one is another furnished apartment. You have 1 bedroom, 1.5 bathroom. You have a covered parking space. You have a lobby, elevator, heater, emergency staircase, electric gas, concierge 24/7. And it is maintenance included. And the price on this apartment, it is $900 US. And this apartment again is $900 US. If you add the 535, you have $1,435, $1,435. And this apartment is located in Bella Vista. It is furnished, 1 bedroom, 1.5 bathroom. It has parking, and it is also located in a tower with security 24/7. You have elevator, you have swimming pool, you have gym. So, you know, you have a lot of the things that most people like.
I agree. I like Bella Vista. I think it's a very, very good area. And what I like a lot about Bella Vista is that there's a bunch of restaurants and bars right here on one of the main streets, Romulo Betancourt. I mean, you ride down that street. I mean, it's restaurants, bars, and everything. So it's really a nice area, but it also has a nice residential area too that's very quiet. And then over there on Sarasota, you got nice towers and things like that. So it's a really decent area. So for the price, you really can't beat it.
So the next one that we're gonna go, it is Evaristo Morales. Also, another very good neighborhood here in Distrito Nacional. So this one is another furnished apartment. It's 1 bedroom, a tower that is in the 7th floor. It has 65 square meter, and it has maintenance included. It has a lobby, elevator, emergency stairs, common terrace, swimming pool, gym, meeting room, common gas. So this one also have it all. And the price it is $925 US. So again, we add that 925 plus 535, and we have 1460, $1,460. So again, we are around the 1400. I know at the beginning we say, what can you do with 14? But even if we go a little bit over with 60 or $15 or $30, we are around the 14.
Right.
And again, a lot of those things that we have on those numbers can still vary because we put a number based on what we do here.
Well, some of the numbers.
Or some of the numbers,
right.
Yeah, because like
food costs
can vary depending on you.
Health insurance
utility can vary depending on you. Health insurance can change depending on you.
The plan.
So also, even if the internet and cable
Right.
can change depending on you, depending on your necessity, because they have different plans that
True.
you have in there.
Right.
And also rent can change depending on you, because you can find in the same area, but you will find the same price, a little more, a little less. So if you play around, it's just to give you a picture of what you can find, but it gives you an idea, and it gives you an idea of the area. Of course, you see an example of what we are talking about on this video, because we have been showing pictures and example of what we're saying. So these were actually prices up to today prices, so that can give you a better picture if you decide to move this year or anytime soon. And the next one and the last one we have is Zona Universitaria. As some people know, Zona Universitaria is where our public university is, in that area over there. So let's go with that one. This apartment have sea view. It is located on the 4th floor, and it has 100 square meters. It has 2 bedrooms, 1.5 bathrooms. It have a pre-installation of AC, and it have 2 parking spaces. It's also located in a tower. They have lobby, elevator, common gas, full plant when the power goes, cistern, intercom, and social area. And the rent of this apartment, it is $900 US, and it is maintenance included. So again, if I think that we have one example, previous example that was 900 for 535, it is 1435, 1,435 US. This one is 2 bedroom. The only difference is this one is not furnished.
Right.
This one you will have to furnish yourself, but still it is 900 US. Like the one that was less than 900 or 900, they were furnished, but they were 1 bedroom.
I thought that was the Bella Vista one.
They were 1 bedroom, if they were furnished. This is a 2 bedroom, but it's unfurnished. So it is around, if you put it in a balance, it's around the same thing. You get more, or you have to put more. You have to furnish it yourself. So as you can see, we give you a lot of examples of different areas that are good areas to live, quiet areas. There are no typical neighborhood, but those are like middle class neighborhood where you will live comfortable if that's the life that you want to live.
The fun thing about it is I was sitting here looking at it, kind of looking at the map and kind of listening to what we were saying, is that really we stayed in all these areas, to be honest with you. So if you think about it, in Gascue, and when I say stayed there, like we either had an Airbnb, or we lived there, or we had a restaurant there. So in Gascue, we stayed in a couple Airbnbs in Gascue before. We live in Naco, so we already know about that. Zona University, we had the Airbnb over there. It was a nice area. Bella Vista, our restaurant was in Bella Vista. So El Millon, we had the Airbnb on the rooftop. It was in El Millon. So the only place that we didn't stay is probably Evaristo Morales in terms of, where we didn't stay, but, I got a haircut over there. Does that count for anything?
I mean, I'm talking about, you see
I got a haircut over there before. So, but yeah, these are areas that, personally I would stay in. So not everybody that comes here is penny pinching or living on a shoestring budget. And I want to cater to some of the people, that actually want to come here and, feel comfortable while they're here and living. They want, they need safety, they want security. I don't want to go anywhere, especially in a foreign country where I don't feel safe, where I don't feel secure. I understand that, Dominicans they're welcoming people and all that, but still there, some places there can be a safety factor. And personally, I don't want to have to deal with that if I'm here and I'm in a foreign country. So I would rather go somewhere. If I have to pay a little bit more, I'd rather pay a little bit more if I can afford it. But there are some people that want to come here and they want to live on a shoestring budget, which is fine. And not saying that if you're living for $300 or $400 a month that, that the neighborhoods are, dangerous and things like that. You and I were talking and we were saying that, people who come here, they want to live, on a much less budget than that, and that you would think about putting a video together on that.
Yes. I was thinking because I know that some people usually, I have people that have asked me through emails or in messages for $300 or $400 a rent. So I was thinking probably we can put one together that is in a typical Dominican neighborhood, let's put it that way, more affordable apartments. And then we can put that together for people that wanna live in those areas. And also we can put another one together with people that wanna spend more, because as we have, this is comfortable, we consider this comfortable, but it's some of the people that can afford more if they wanna live another lifestyle.
The high rollers, the one that got, the one that, you don't know what a high roller is?
Mm. The one that play in the casino?
Yeah, they high roller, one that spend all the money.
Okay, well, yeah. That's how they make the money playing the casino?
Well, they not.
I don't know, but
they're not actually people that play in the casino, but it's just high rollers. When people say high rollers, they're people that just like to, they bet, a lot of money.
Okay.
They putting $5,000-$10,000 on a bet. Them high rollers. You know what I'm saying?
Remember, I'm Dominican. You need to come up with some of the examples. You come up with an American example. That's what I need to. And then I start making things up.
Yeah. So yeah, there are different budgets for different type of expats. But what I like for, people that are serious about, what we're, about moving and what we're talking about, really do the math. The first thing people hear, I already know that people's already at their computer. As soon as she say, hi, welcome back to my channel, their hands like this, because the only thing they want to do is respond. But what we're trying to do is, we're trying to show you guys that, here's what you can live off of over here versus, probably where you currently at. Well, most of the people that watch us is from the US and Canada and really first world countries where the cost of living is really, really high. So, what we trying to do is just trying to show you guys that, this is something that you can do for much less. Now, again, like I said in the beginning, that the budget of living in the Dominican Republic is like a spectrum. You can live for, $200 a month all the way up to, like I say, $10,000 a month. It just depends on where you are. And I know that people, when they hear you say $1,500 a month, their ears immediately close because they're thinking, well, $1,500, that's a lot. But you're only thinking that from the United States perspective, you're only thinking of that for rent. Because if you're living in the United States and everything that we name, health insurance, food, phone, cable, and internet, if you're paying $1,500 a month for that, you probably need to stay in the United States, because I don't know no place in the United States you can stay for that amount all in. It was a comment that we saw this morning where a lady said, well, she tends to, she likes it over here, but she don't think that she can't wrap her head around that it's cheaper because she spends a lot of money here. And that's what tends to happen, that people come over here, when you come over here, you're in vacation mode, you tend to just start throwing out money. You know what I'm saying? And for me, that's how I was when I first got here. I thought I was, I was feeling like I was in vacation mode. But once you start living here, you start to kind of dial back on the spending, and you start really kind of adjusting into the a rhythm of how Dominicans, of just everyday life, and your spending typically cuts back, unless you just a person that just got, if your well is unlimited, then maybe you just spend like that. But I see me or ourselves that we don't spend as much as we used to when we first came over here, because we're not running out of time in terms of, we got to eat at every restaurant, blah blah blah. We got time here. We'll go to this one week. It was one point we was eating out, a lot, but now we just, we kind of, you start kind of pacing yourself. So I just want to be clear about that, because when you start talking about expenses over $1,000, people their ears start to close up, and which is really, amazing to me. I mean, we're in 2024. I mean, just be realistic. You know what I'm saying? Be realistic.
So yeah, I agree. You just need to be realistic with the kind of lifestyle or budgeting that you want to live. And if that is, of course, it's a budget for everybody, and it's an area where you can live for everybody. So depending on the budget, what you're trying to spend, you need to be realistic. Mm-hmm. Like I mentioned before, I'm gonna make other videos to talk about the less and the more. In that way, you can put yourself into it. Mm-hmm. So, as of right now, this is all what we have right now. But before we go, I might remind you again who is the sponsor of this video, and it's Dossier. Remember, Dossier, it is in your local Walmart. If you live in the state, it is a Walmart,
on every corner.
Supermarket in every corner. So you can go to your Walmart and see one of the 5 best sellers in there. You can go, you can smell it, see if you like it. I know you will love it. And you can check their website at dossier.go, or you can go to walmart.com. And like I mentioned before, one of the best things that the perfume have is the quality. It is a high, very good quality perfume. And the next best thing is the price. Because sometimes you say the best thing is the price. No, if it's the best thing is the price, it's cheap, but then it is not good, it is not the best price. The best thing it has is the quality. Second best thing is the price. Mm-hmm. As low as $19.99 you can find some perfume. So go and check them out, and you will thank me later. Mm-hmm. So this is all what I have right now. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and also share. And I will see you in my next one. Bye.
Hold up. One more thing. Hey, y'all need to go check out my channel, J Abroad. I'm gonna link it down below.
Yes, don't forget to take J Abroad channel.
I thought we didn't tell them about that.
No, in the video.
Yeah, check out my channel.
I think that we put the link here before. We put it short the video, but we didn't say nothing about the video. Yeah. Yes, go and check J Abroad, and you can ask all the questions that you want to ask in there, because I know some guys that want to ask questions just for him. So you can go over there and ask him questions.
Yep.
So we will see you in our next video. Bye.
Peace.